Hello, wonderful teenagers, and we are all welcome to another edition of Teenagers Life. Great youths all over Nigeria, I greet you all, and I am so happy to be here once again. Now, today's video is more of a message to all teenagers and to all youths all over Nigeria. One of my great mentors, Dr. David Oyedepo, always said that behind anything that is working is somebody at work. So if I would expand it a bit, I will say that behind any country, every environment that is great, that people are trooping to and they'd like to be there, is a set of wonderful leaders that are working hand in hand, seeing success, and they are working towards it in cooperation with their citizens to make that place a wonderful place. Nigeria is a wonderful place, and that's the bitter truth. Nigeria is an awesome place. But the reality as it stands now is not like that. Today is 11th of June, and tomorrow is going to be the 12th of June. And tomorrow is a national public holiday where Nigeria celebrates the annulled election, which was termed one of the fairest elections held in Nigeria, won by MKO Abiola, but was annulled by the then military president Ibrahim Babangida. Over decades now, we have seen that youths and teenagers, youths especially, are being used as political thugs, used to disrupt the free flow of election, used to disturb, free flow of how things are moved, especially if a party actually is doing something great and the kind of enemy party, that's a word I would like to use. The enemy party is saying they are doing great, they will just mobilize youths, they will mobilize teenagers and just disrupt the flow of how things are going. This is a message and a wake-up call to all youths and teenagers all over the country. And I want all of us all to decide not to be a political thug again. Once upon a time, my father told me that I was a leader of tomorrow. That times, those, or even till now, when parents want to motivate their children, they say, oh, you are a great child. You are a leader of tomorrow. You are this, you are that. Now I have two children. What am I going to tell them? Because I am not a leader yet. It is time for all of us to get up and start thinking and rethinking and focus on how Nigeria is going to be better. It's not a must you have $1 billion before that can be achieved. It can begin with your own aspect too. And your own aspect as a young boy, as a young girl that is watching me right now is to decide not to be used by any politician as a political thug. And it can be done whether physical or virtual, because you see a lot of rubbish written on the internet, written by bloggers, just to cause a strife between parties, just to cause a strife between ethnic groups. And the whole thing actually gets into trouble and the environment is not enabling. If you ask any average Nigerian, any average youth or teenager right now, they want to leave Nigeria. They want to leave the country and go somewhere else because the environment is not enabling. Killings here, massacre there, economic status poor. And once upon a time, my father told me $1 was equal to 1 naira. Once upon a time, my father told me that when they finished the university, work was already available. Was it a magic done? Was it magic done then? No. The persons that worked then actually made things work. Even the present president of Nigeria, the first time he became a president, he was a youth. So it's a wake-up call to all of us. Think and don't allow yourself to be used by anybody. If one devilish billionaire somewhere is rising up just for his own selfish interest and will just give you some few change, you understand? Money that will be spent in a few hours, food that you will eat within a few minutes, to sell what you can use to keep your own future, to sell it to him, then you are actually one that needs a medical checkup. I am sorry I'm talking this way. I'm sorry I'm talking out of anger and passion. But it is time for all of us to stop that devilish habit and focus on how we are going to be better, on how Nigeria is going to be a better place, on how our children will look back and say, oh my God, your generation was a great one. The way things are going on inside of Nigeria right now, I hope we survive. But it begins with you. It begins with me. But until our decisions are in cooperation towards the same thing, nothing can be achieved. If you're a Christian watching me, actually, you remember the story of the Tower of Babel. God had to destroy their languages. And then what they envisioned actually couldn't come up again. So the same way too, why should you allow a political billionaire, money that is not his own, money, you understand, that was gathered from tax paid by people in tough conditions, and then they will just come and give you 0.00001% of it, and then you go and destroy things of your future. Think and rethink and let us get back and sit back normally and make our environment a great place. Tomorrow is 11th of June. Instead of you to allow yourself to be used by one foul devil somewhere, think of your own future. Think of your own children. If you look at him right now, I'm talking about any evildoer that is sponsoring things to make sure things don't work well, that is sponsoring things to make sure security doesn't work well. He is closer to death. Look at him in the age of his 60-something, 70-something. That's, you understand? I am not too old to rule. He is closer to death. If he dies today, he has gone. He's going to leave you behind with the problems he created for you. And then you will know where to go. You look at the average Nigerian youth right now. No, they don't know what to do. They don't know where next to turn to. You understand? Going to school is not even effective again. I graduated from the university some 11 years ago. You know the bitter truth? I don't know where my certificate is. I had to just come out and, do side hustles, and then till we entered into the vision of what we're doing today. Some don't even know what next to eat from their kitchen. That's even if they have a house. So please, all of us, let us get up and shut them up. Dare to look at him in the face and tell him, I am not doing. This is my future that you are spoiling. If a problem comes up and they start burning this and burning that and burning this and burning that, they will raise billions of dollars again from the money that the country should be using to do better things, to say they want to renovate things. So instead of you to just desire to fly out to somewhere, you can if you desire to. But how many of us can afford that? And how many of us can the plane carry at the same time? Will Nigeria remain empty? Will it be empty? So So for those of us who have passion for Nigeria, I'm sorry I'm talking this way. I am just passionate. I am just angry. Because nothing works automatically. You have to make it work. This top I am wearing, it looks cool and it looks beautiful, was created by somebody. It didn't fall from the sky. The same way the better Nigeria is not going to fall from the sky. We have got to create it by ourselves. More entrepreneurs, instead of thinking to be a Yahoo Yahoo boy. Think of wonderful, great things that you can do. And even though the situation is so tough, align with it and continue till you break through. That is when you leave a landmark that your children and grandchildren will clap for and say, thank God you are my father. How many of those guys into cybercrime can actually tell their children their story? Son, I am a Yahoo Yahoo boy. So please, it's a wake up to all of us. And we'll be putting this on Facebook. Hashtag, I am not a political talk. Hashtag, you just put in a hashtag, I am not a political talk. Hashtag, I am useful for the peace of our land. And let it circulate around the whole system. It's a wake-up call to all Nigerians at home and to all Nigerians outside of Nigeria. Let us make things better. It's not going to be better by itself. America is the way it is today because they made it so. Canada is the way it is because they made it so. So Nigeria can become what we want. It's just as those of us that want great things and we are actually striving to do it. The percentage is so small. It's a minority. Major persons actually have gone into the section of all they just want is money. And they keep selling off their future. They keep selling off their future and they keep destroying everything. As for me and my house, I stand not to be a political dog. I stand to make Nigeria a better place. I stand to make Africa's glory, to make Nigeria's glory to be restored. I hope all of us will do too also. You are a teenager, you are watching me today. When you resume school on Tuesday, because I know Monday is a public holiday, get to class and tell them all this. God will help us all. I need to just free myself from this feeling because I think I am a bit angry a bit. So please, Nigeria can be a better place, but it begins with you. It begins with you that you are looking at me right now. It begins with you. What do you support? When it is time for election, are you very, very okay with one bag of rice and then you give off your vote? Are you very okay in putting yourself together inside of the bus? They will give you guns. You don't know where they got them from. And you go and steal ballot boxes because of some amount of money they will give to you. They said they will do this. They said they will do that. How many of it have they done? It's not by prayer. We are so carried away with prayer here. You understand? See the war Israel fought the last time. I don't think up to 200 people died in the whole nation. No. How many people have died in the latest attack at Igongon? Not with bomb and rockets. So. How many night vigils did Israel did they do? How many Sunday services did they do while they were fighting war? They had to sit things down, and then they did it by themselves. Yes, God was behind them. But your faith without accurate works with your faith is dead. So, God bless Nigeria. Nigeria is going to be a better place, but decide not to be a political dog. Thank you very much. We'll see you inside of the next video.